Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, where we're playing the latest expansion, Battle for the Bosporus, and we're playing as Greece. And we have managed to just about get Ionis Metaxas, whatever, now in charge of the country, and we're going to be going it alone and going for that reviving the Spartan warrior's spirit. Trying to be strong, independent Greece that doesn't need anyone to kind of hold us up. So we're going to be going in that direction. However, we also have a trash economy. Greece obviously being a hopefully agrarian nation. We've only just managed to force people into the factories because that's how we roll, and paying back our debts. So we're going to start focusing on that. Now, one of the things that's going to be coming up is mobilize the economy, which says, hey, change economy law to partial mobilization, which is great. Basically, it means that you can take factories away from the civilian sector and give them over to your war production or building new factories, government control. We really need that because we're very, very slow. However, that will set us to partial mobilization. Is what it says. It's actually lying. What it will do is set us to partial mobilization unless we're at partial mobilization already, in which case it will set us to one higher. It doesn't say that, but that's what it does. There are some massive downsides to this new expansion with the focus trees, is that they aren't particularly self-explanatory, which is unfortunate, but I think we can maybe set our economy manually, provided we end up fascist, and I think there is a way to go fascist. If we go down the Metaxas tree, recruit the fascists, Orthodox state, this is the whole Metaxas thing. However, we can still go down here, which is the kind of foreign policy fascist element. We can't go over here because this requires use of the military. Which is certainly an option. But both of them have ways to attack Turkey. Now, this one, you can attack Turkey or get together and join the Axis after subjugating the Bulgarians. So what we're going to do is, I think, go down here, grab the next section, which gives us some factories, either military or civilian, and then start, sprinting down this road, and then try and get into here and subjugate the Bulgarians before they end up, combined with any other block and ending up sending war on that we can't really deal with. So that's the plan. I don't know exactly how it's going to play out because these trees are a bit wacky. There's a lot of hidden events and stuff in them, so you need to know how to do them. On stream the other day, we did go down the other side and we went down and recreated Byzantium, and it's full of a whole load of hidden events you won't really know about until you actually start playing it. However, that is kind of a fun tree if you know what you're doing. Very tricky to do, though. So, we're going to finish off Greek autarky, and then probably grab... Either we could get 4 civilian factories and people get positive opinion, or we could grab 3 military factories and excavation technology bonus. I'm pretty tempted to go for the military factories on the basis of our military is terrible. They're really bad. We need 5.5k guns. We need artillery. We need support equipment. And that's without even adjusting the composition of these units. So it's a bit of a mess. Anyway, we're going to fast forwards and immediately get some leadership purges because that's how the Soviet Union rolls. I'm looking forward to the next patch, Barbarossa, where they're going to completely redo the Soviet Union's tree. And at least, that. Probably more mechanics of how they work as well. They'll probably introduce some sort of overhaul mechanic for the entire game, like they did with the Resistance. They added the whole intelligence agency thing. So I'll be interested to see what happens with the Soviet Union and communism aspect. I do wonder what the new mechanic will be. Do we have a decision to pay back loans? Oh, we're working on that right now. Okay, cool. At this point, it's almost tempting to get steel in. However, we only have really 2 factories still working. Ugh. Yeah, we can't afford to send one of those factories away. So, gonna have to just deal with no steel. I guess we're making our guns out of paper clips. Wait, paper clips is steel. Are they steel? That's steel, right? Yeah. What else would be made from? Aluminium or iron? I don't think paper clips rust. Important question for the day. They're magnetic, so they're definitely... Okay. Easy question. They're definitely iron or steel, and they'll probably be steel because they don't rust. Greek autarky. This is the important information you need to know in a Hearts of Iron video, right? Oh, we do have the 4-year plan. Now, the 4-year plan is time limited. Yeah, that has to be done before the end of next year. That's something we have to be aware of. That's a 70-day focus. That gives us civilian factory construction speed 25%, military factory construction speed 15%. Here's the thing with this. If we have military factories, this isn't going to be as impactful because we're still going to be building factories at a small bonus. But if we have more factories, then that bonus is going to be better for us. So I think we actually go expand the tobacco, which is a bit weird, but I think we need it. It's a 35-day focus, and then we'll do the 4-year plan, and then we'll go down the political side. Also, can you hear that bug? There we go. When you zoom out quickly, or in, there's a weird audio spike that happens. It's very minor. Like, it's not like it's going to hurt your head or anything. But that's been in there since game started. Maybe we should try and get rid of that. Right. How are we doing? Union of Canada. Everything's pretty normal for now. Normal-ish. I say normal-ish. That's a very large fascist section. Ooh, decision. We'll repay a large section to the British. And there we go. We've expanded our tobacco industry. 4-year plan. Yeah, we've now got 4 factories that we can use. Polish-Romanian alliance. Okay, is that medium more or less? No, no faction, okay. They've just got, like, friendliness and independence and guarantees, whatever. That's probably going to be the precursor to Mia Mores. I still don't know how that's exactly pronounced. The only time I've ever seen it is Hearts of Iron. Oh, Spanish Civil War's kicking off. Hello. National Spain is not starting off particularly strong there. Yeah, I think Spain's got the upper hand here. We could send over an observer, but I kind of want my political power. That's the one issue, is that we kind of need all of our political power in this game. Because we have, obviously, you've got to, you know, befriend the fascists or whatever. We've got to repay debts. Do we have focus tree elements that might actually be giving us political power? Yes, that gives us political power. Okay. I think we'll hold off for now anyway. I don't want to send over an observer if it's going to be iffy. Alright, support weapons. Thank you very much. It is 37, which means improved machine tools. Now, since it looks like our current plan is to maybe go on Bulgaria, I'm going to put the Field Marshal in command and then give them push orders. And I'm going to make a slight adjustment to this. There we go. Right, got the 4-year plan. That's going to give us a little bit of a buff. Investment scheme decisions. Okay, I mean, I don't know how good they are. We want to then try and sprint down this tree. Obviously, we could go physical responsibility, which we get consumer good factories down if we take Emmanuel Tussauds. Okay. And then we've got bedrock of financial stability, which gives us some civilian factories. Again, good, but these are all 70-day focuses. I do think there's maybe a little bit too many in the way of 70-day focuses, just because it's such a slow road, which, you know, makes sense somewhat historically. I think we want to sprint down the political tree. I think we kind of have to. Especially want to get to a war before Bulgaria ends up with, you know, someone being their big friend. All right, we've got construction. I think we'll grab excavation because that will probably help a little bit with resources. I think we have a tiny bit of steel, and just getting a few more blobs here and there will be helpful. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we might want. Like, might want to start on a doctrine. Might want to start buffing our artillery, but really, obviously support equipment would be nice, but then again, we'd have to produce support equipment. Hell, we'd have to produce motorized. I think we just go excavation for now. Yeah. Then we get our dispersed industry. You know, we'll start on land doctrine. And we're going to go superior firepower. I've had this conversation a few times. Mobile warfare is useful if you've got a huge industry base and you're going to be using a lot of tanks and stuff. Great. But obviously you have to have a really large industry and, you know, the resources to supply that. Mass assault, if you've got a lot of people, great. Grand battle plan. If you want to go to war early and you don't think you're going to be at war in the mid or late game, fine. But it's not that good. Superior firepower. If you can produce artillery, it's great. And it's great early, mid-early to later. Grand Battle Plan really benefits because you have one already. That's about its only thing it's got going. We're going to go superior firepower. I'm deliberately building up a lot of political power so we can change some of our, like, laws if we need to. Partial mobilization is open to us. Ooh, maybe we should do that now. I didn't realize it was quite so open. I thought we would need more. Oh, we just need more and more support. Okay. I think there might be a response to that, though. If we go partial mobilization, I'm pretty sure there's, like, a time limit before people complain about the mobilization if you're not at war and if you're not fascist or something. I think that's the case. And I don't want to risk it because I don't want to get forced down after spending that much political power. So we probably won't for now. That said, I thought the same was true for limited conscription, so maybe I'm just talking, you know, meaningless drivel, not meaningful drivel. We'll take partial mobilization. And then we'll want to do another debt repayment. We'll repay to the French. Now, that has given us, there we go, 7 factories now. Which means that next, the decision we'll take will be the one that gives us the ability to go to, like, war economy. That might complain, but I don't know. We'll have to find out. Right. Mobilize the economy. Doesn't tell you it, but it will bump that up. Ooh, Hindenburg incident. Close call. Didn't actually explode. Nice. National Spain are getting hemmed in. Yeah, they're not going to win this. Not unless it's a drastic change. How are you doing? Oh, you've all trained to max. Yes, stop training. Probably should have done the shift train thing so that they only train when they need to. We could recruit and deploy, but we don't have actually any people. We've got the 25k. That's not enough. And we don't have any guns, but whatever. Improve machine tools. Okay. What are we going to spend you on? Like, obviously we could go excavation, but we're going to get a buff for that in the not too distant future. Actually, if we go excavation, that buff will instantly apply, I believe. So yeah, why don't we go excavation? Why not? There we go. Changes economy law to war economy. There we go. Netherlands case of the Germans. Dutch them to maintain training strategy failed. Recent measures implemented by the Dutch government make it clear that they'll be embarking on a German Reich favouring trade policy. Oh. Well, we got to mobilise the economy. Clear the slums is a really nice one out of these three because it gives you manpower. It gives you build slots, so it doesn't actually give you buildings. If you rejuvenate Athens, you get like 2 civilian factories, a military factory, If you go for the island thing, you get civilian factories, you get dockyards. Clear the slums just gives you slots, but it also gives you like almost 70k manpower. And dear God, that's great. That's really good. I think for now, though, we do need to go down the political tree. So we'll go for the National Youth Organization. Amelia Earhart circumnavigates the globe. Good for her. Is there anyone we need down here? We've got no good theorists or anything. Oh, actually, we do. You have a land doctrine speed. Nice. You've got the arm experience gain, but we can't afford you. And also, your grand battle plan doctrine, plus 15%, which we're not going to use. This dude gives us a land doctrine research speed buff. That's really tempting. What have we got in the political advisor wing? Sharp-tongued lawyer, no. Prince of Terror, not yet. War industrialist, building military factories. You know what? I'm really tempted by that. But we need to do the decisions. We're going to do a large debt repayment to the British. So, we won't be able to afford anyone just yet. Also, we will probably want to start on a couple of military factories. Spread them out like that. You know, actually, put that one there. Because we're going to need to start, like, actually ramping up the economy towards that military. Bulgarian government supports the IMRO, the Internal Macedonian Revolution Organization. Okay. Actually don't know how important that is in terms of what it's going to do in the game. Apparently Bulgaria's focus tree is kind of nuts now. I haven't actually looked at it. The Mexican Soviet Republic declared what? What? Okay, we might see a communist Mexico. This is going to get weird. Mexican revolution seems a little complex for our understanding. Hell yeah. Oh, we actually have the British Empire now. Oswald Mosley's in charge. It looks like we're going to have communist France. Wow, okay. So we're going to have fascist Britain, communist France, maybe a communist Mexico. Who knows what's going to happen with Spain. This is weird. I like it. Weird, but I like it. Okay, we finished our thing. Here we go. Demobilize the war economy. Yep. Resource efficiency gain, consumer goods, factories, 20%, factory output minus 20%. Dockyard. Yeah, so demobilize their economy is a pain in the butt. I guess we're just going to deal with that until we go fascist, because otherwise it's going to cost us a lot of political power. Is there any to get rid of that? At least 50% war support. Yeah, there's no real way to get that particularly easily. War propaganda requires more world tension. I think we're just going to ride it out, which sucks because we kind of need the economy. Look at that. 14 factories going damn fast. And then I think we'll probably want to put in another military factory around here. Another military factory around here. Spain declared war. Oh, anarchists. The anarchists are up in Spain now. Interesting. All right, we've got the National Youth Organization. We need to crack down on Republicans now, which gains us stability. And unlocks the decision to crush the Republicans. Okay. Ooh, war support's going up. Not quite going to be at 50%, but, you know, close. What else are we looking at? What do we want now? It's close enough to 1938 to make computing almost tempting, but not quite. 37 is one of those weird years in the middle. I'm going to take into artillery. And how are we doing here? We have so few infantry equipment, I kind of want to change around a couple of our division templates. So right now, we've got a width of 18. I'll make this a 20 width, so we'll get rid of 2. And then we'll add 2 artillery, and that'll bring us to 20. We'll need 1,000 less manpower. Okay, that's good. We'll need 84 more artillery, and we'll need 10 less infantry equipment. Overall, I think that's a good idea. I'll remove that infantry and put them up here just for, you know, think of how it looks. Right. I think that's fine. Just wonder if we'll see an experience drop here because of what's happening. And we've got 3 military factories. I'm gonna tell that one to work on new guns because we need it. Gonna have someone start working on support equipment, and then we'll have someone start working on towed artillery, and then we'll have, you know, probably the rest go on to guns, whatever. Decision. Large debt repayment to the Italians. We're almost done with our debt. The whole demobilize the economy thing, 27 days left. We've not got a chance on this one. There's nothing we can do here as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Other than, obviously, demobilize the economy, which I'm not going to do. In theory, we might be able to just pop out of it by taking our war support above 50%. Alright, superior firepower. We could just go straight into delay. But it's such a, you know, long-term project. I think we're probably better off just grabbing computing early or something like that. Is there anything else we can grab? I guess we'll grab motorized, right? Motorized is useful, and we'll also grab radio. Not that we have the factories for it right now, but... French communists take power. There we go. This is really strange. Is there any democracy left in the world? Right. Demobilize our economy. 3, 2, 1. Oh, just gonna keep taking. Oh, there we go. The strikes are on. Right. Okay, so we do have strikes on right now. Yeah, we can just kill that by working on actually increasing our war support, which is not a problem. Right. How are we doing otherwise? Cracking down on Republicans is ongoing. Okay. Relatively good. We need 500 more artillery, 2.8k guns, and 370 support equipment. Cool. Cool, cool. Excavation. November, it's now time to grab computing machine. National Spain declared war. Okay, it's a 4-way Spanish war, although I don't actually fancy their chances. Carlists have popped up. Spanish Directory, the Carlists, the Aragonese Offensive. This is getting complicated. Yeah, it is. They're doomed. Right, we've cracked down on Republicans, which everyone appreciates, and then we'll go recruit the Fascists. Now we can crush the Republicans, which gives us war support. Yoink. And then we can do a debt repayment, although we do need more political power for that. Yep, Carter Spain immediately disappeared. Oh, Toledo's holding out anarchist. This is kind of weird. Ah, there we go. They've got reinforced. Yeah, I think the anarchists have the best chance here. Although, if they're fighting both fronts, that's a bit tougher on them. But I don't really see anyone else being able to beat them. They've got such a large area. And terror payment. That'll be the last of our debt. Right, into artillery. Basically 38, so we can start working on like infantry equipment. That's all good, unless we still want to go into the whole like oil thing. I think that'd be a bit much for now. Radio, you know what? Let's go radio. I do actually really want radio. And then logistics. Yeah, I'm taking the time. Yeah, that steel, it's almost tempting to import some. I won't for now, but it is tempting. Demobilize our economy. We're not going to be able to crush the Republicans in time, so that's going to be ticking along. Change popularity to fascism 5%. The fascist faction becomes active and starts off friendly with the government. By cooperating with the fascists who legitimize their movements, can Romania cancels guarantee of independence for the Kingdom of Greece. Okay. Well, that's fine. Right. Now we have a choice, which we can do both. It just depends what order we do them in, I believe. This is the go it alone tree. This tree has options to talk to other people and has options to go it alone. However, you have to pick stuff like Helleno-Turkism. Get event, the Kingdom of Greece suggests joint application for joining the Axis. But that doesn't actually fire the event. It gets the event, suggests the event. The option for actually doing it is here, which is frustrating because it's a little bit, you know, you have to catch the wording there. So I believe we can go down this tree and head towards, you know, go toward the Bulgarians. That'd be great. That would get us a bit more land, a bit more people, and it would give us options, right? But this gives us the ability to declare war a little bit sooner, although that one just fires off a, hey, you get a war goal. You get war support, etc., blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, we get reviving the Spartan warrior spirit, which gives us a whole load of stuff, like recruit population 15%. Actually reading it, it says, if the focus reviving the Spartan warrior spirit has still not been taken, then the Metexism national spirit will not be fanaticized and instead will be removed. Right, so we have to take this first. It does tell us that. Okay. Well, in which case, I guess we're going this way. It's going to take us a year to get that way. Because 70 days, 70 days, 70 days. Either way, Orthodox state. On we go. India declares independence. Hello. South Africa declares independence. It's because they went fascist. They've started to drive everyone away. This unit of cavalry, we could probably just change you. Yeah. Australia declares independence. The Empire is in crisis. Yeah, I noticed, mate. Canada declares independence. We'll get you training up. Yep. Regional Defense Council of Aragon looks like it's going to be the victor there. And it looks like the Soviets have been defeated in Mexico, which is a shame. I was kind of hoping we could have a weird Mexico. Spain was annexed. Okay, it's Spain versus Spain. The Spanish Directory versus the Regional Defense Council. Interesting. All right, we've got motorized. It is 38, so I suspect we'll probably just grab some infantry equipment. Like, is there anything more that we'd be interested in? Not right now, really. Maybe like logistics so that we don't spend as much stuff. Yeah, we'll grab logistics. Obviously, we need support equipment to do a logistics company. And we don't have support equipment. But the logistics company will save everything, including support equipment. So we'll see. No divisions of basic training. I know, we don't have stuff. The government idea, hostile Republicans have been removed because its progress isn't. Okay, yeah. So we have crushed the Republicans. They are no longer an issue. We have the war support. We don't need to worry about demobilization anymore. That's fine. Okay. We're in a pretty reasonable position. All right, Orthodox state. Third Hellenic civilization. And the Anschluss of Austria. Okay, so that went, you know, as predicted. historically accurate. Mexico destroyed the Soviet Mexico. Okay. We have ourselves a radio. Lovely. Yeah, we're going to be grabbing the infantry equipment. Like, that's how it rolls, really. We'll get improved and support equipment. Doesn't matter really what order. We've got computing machine up next, so we'll get the support equipment with that one. Right, third Hellenic civilization is done. Slowly getting there, defending our kingdom, and then revive the Spartan warrior spirit, and then we can basically fascistize? Fascism? We can fascist. We can fascize? Anyway, we can go fascist, and that will give us the ability to then sort of declare on people. Bulgaria, Turkey, etc. I want to kind of declare on Bulgaria before they get involved in anything. Turkey, also true, but Bulgaria is going to be like that initial like stepping stone, is that we can charge our economy, you can get extra land, we can put factories in, get a little bit more manpower, we can get some infantry equipment from destroying their country, you know, fire sale. We can get stuff. It also gets us next to Romania, which we'll see what happens when we go to war with Turkey. They might have the guarantee fire, so that'll be interesting. You are still no medium waters. Okay. And then getting, you know, part of Romania would be great because Romania have oil and it's good. It's 70 oil. Like, that's quite a lot for Europe. So 70 oil is going to be very valuable. Otherwise, we might have to go through Turkey and then, like, into Iran or something. Eventually, that'll put us at odds with the Soviet Union. So we'll see how that plays out. End of the London Naval Treaty. With just two nations still adhering to the London Naval Treaty, it'd be only a question of time before the world would leave the treaty. Yeah. I mean, you've got, what? French Commune, British Empire. Yeah. War Plan Red. Oh. Oh, that's their war plan to go to war with Britain. I think, right? Yeah. Oh, God. America's going to go to war with Britain? That's going to get weird. I'm here for it. I'm so down with this. World War II might be Britain versus America. Right. Anarchist victory in the Spanish Civil War. Also weird. Also cool. I'm down with this alternate history. It's strange. What if they'll join the Axis? They are technically the Allies, but I believe the Allies is probably just them, right? Oh, British Malaya. Weird. They might end up joining the Axis or something. If they don't, that's going to be weird. And less interesting weird, because they're going to kind of be stuck. If they join the Axis, then you'll have potentially, you know, France, Soviet Union, maybe Spain, all on the German Reich. And if they don't join the Axis, you might end up having a two-way war. You'll have these guys over here fighting, crushing the German Reich, which sucks to be them. And then you'll have the United States versus Britain. It'll be two separate world wars. Which, strange, but cool. We'll grab Field Hospital, maybe. You know, we'll actually go for the land doctrine. We need it. Right, we've got defending our kingdom. So we need to revive the Spartan warrior spirit, and then we should, in theory, be good to start mobilizing in other ways. I gotta give Metaxas this one thing, like, pretty good at getting the stability and war support up there. 92% stability, 81% war support. That's helping a lot. Right, fourth international. I'm deliberately hoarding political power right now. I could potentially quickly grab something, but like I kind of want to crack down on foreign monopolies to grab Piercol, because that gives us 15% weapon and equipment research speed and division attack 5%, which is great. But in the meantime, we could grab like a theorist, which would give us land doctrine research speed, which, you know, is going to cut 30 days off of a 300-day doctrine. Probably worth grabbing you. Improved infantry equipment. It is September, so I guess maybe we go like industry ahead of time. Yeah, let's go industry ahead of time. At the end of the day, like, this is stuff that is very much helpful. We'll go advanced machine tools for now. Okay, we need to produce more, like, fuel reserves. I think I'm actually going to cancel those 2 civilian factories. Actually, cancel these 3 civilian factories. Support weapons, lovely. Grab dispersed industry. Because, like, you know, great, fun, etc. We've been building a whole load of factories and all that jazz, but, like, we need the ability to go to war soon. Yeah, that should help. We're still using the 4-year war thing, 4-year plan? Yes. Okay, good. That'll be going to be removed in 2 years' time, so plenty of time on that one. And there we go, reviving the Spartan warrior spirit. It is done. And that adds a whole load of good stuff. Thank you very much. So, following the footsteps of giants, 35 days. Modern movement, 70 days. 70 days. 70 days. Okay, we're looking at half a year and then war, but I'm going to go straight down that route. I don't think we even really have time to grab Clear the Slums, Financial Responsibility, Bedrock. Like, these would delay us by... Yeah, that would delay us by a good 3/4 of a year. Yeah, maybe 2/3 of a year. Whereas this will cost us 100 days. 240. Yeah, it's going to be the same. Like, it double, effectively, the time to go to war with Bulgaria. We could also go to Bulgaria the old-fashioned way, I think. Justify war goal. No, we need to be at 50% world tension. Okay, so we can't do it the normal way. Yeah, well, I guess we're going to be doing focuses then. So, that should be good. Now, question. We are friendly with the fascists, which I think should allow us to grab this dude here. Daily fascism support plus 0.1. Yeah. I don't know if we need you, because I think there might be just a way to flip fascist in here. Yeah, the Grand Fascist Bull of Halicarnassus. That should probably just be... I think we flip fascist in that one. We'll have to see how that plays out. I think for now, though, we'll call it here for this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed so far. We've done... I thought it was going to be mostly an economy episode, but it's kind of been an economy and politics episode. Next episode is going to be political into war. I think there's nothing that can really stop us just going to war with Bulgaria unless, like, some big things start happening early. We should go to war before the middle of next year. Well, maybe about the middle of next year. And I don't expect the war to happen before maybe October next year. The United States is not going to go super early. War plan Crimson. They plan to go to war with Canada? Okay. They're going very militant early. This could get weird. This is an interesting alternate timeline, but all bets are kind of off the table. For now, I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have, like, subscribe, comment down below. You know, the algorithm loves all that stuff, so please do so if you've enjoyed the episode. You know, honestly, I'm pretty sure even just, like, commenting just random crap in the comments kind of works, provided it gets past the spam filter, maybe. Anyway, but yeah, like, if you supported the video and want to support the channel and want to see more Hearts of Iron, let me know down below. Also, suggestions about what, like, country I would possibly play next, or what country to play on stream, or what way to take a country. Like, hey, do you want to see more Byzantium Greece, or do you want to see Turkey something, or Bulgaria weirdness? Feel free to let me know. Until next time, I've been EnterElysium. Stay shiny.